Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Brianna Matskis, and today's Fabric Friday.
Hello!
All right, everybody, it's Friday.
Seems like it was just yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for the weekend.
And I know. So it turns out there's not as many boxes. I think we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we have some special show and tell. But we have a couple of announcements first. So one thing was that Wednesday night we did our drawing for Gus for the set of books. And so Brianna did a really nice job of putting that on there.
And no one read it.
It was really nice.
So Gus was hidden. We named him Fabric because I have to have a description on it. Otherwise, I can't save it. I can't do anything. There's certain things that we have to have on a product for it to actually be shown on the website.
And it had to be a penny.
Which why it had to be a penny.
Which is weird, but it
That's
had
the
to be.
only way.
Anyway.
It has to have a quantity, it has to have a name,
Yeah.
and it has to have a dollar value.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will not show up. So I wrote in there was a winner. Just like, think of it like the Aurifil. When you go into Aurifil thread and it's listed, you can pick any of these colors you want. So it was just like that. There was a winner tab, there was only one of those, and then the other ones were thanks for playing. Because I thought having a loser option was a little harsh.
Loser is not a good word.
So it's like, thanks for playing. And then right below that option, because I changed it, because it would be below Gus, but I thought, well, no, I can't really see that because Gus is so large. So I think I need to move the description box up. So I moved it up right below the thanks for playing. And it said, hey,
You didn't win.
if you have purchased the winner, Gus, you are the winner. Congratulations. Hallelujah. If you saw the thanks for playing it, you did not. Someone beat you to it, but blah, blah, blah. So many of you thought you won. It's like, nobody read it. And it wasn't even punctuated right. I spelled it all right.
I know.
It was
So
funny.
many. We finally turned it off. And we've thrown in presents
Yeah.
for those of you that
We're so excited. It's like,
Oh.
he was found in 24 minutes.
24 minutes, which took longer than
I thought it was longer than I thought. But we hid it inside the Noah's Story collection.
Yeah.
Because we felt if you're shopping for a little person in your life, you should
would
get
need a
book
little
set.
person book.
Yeah. So that's where we hid it. If you were. So stop looking for it.
Stop looking. It's
Go
not even
to
on there anymore. Buy your
GusThePilotDog.com.
own.
Get some. Yeah. They also have t-shirts, some really cute t-shirts and stuff on their website.
Oh,
So, yeah.
I didn't even check that out. Look at you for checking that out. Oh.
It was really to
Little
check
baby
to make sure.
onesie.
They did.
Oh, I did know that
Did you see
baby
that?
onesie.
It's so
I
cute.
heard about it.
It's adorable.
Oh, super nice.
That
So
was cute.
we have one other announcement, and that was that. And I kind of knew this was going to happen. Brianna knew. Brittany really, really knew. But when we were there were so many boxes on Wednesday that when we were opening, we just kept opening the packages, taking the plastic
yeah.
off. And every time we do that,
We know
we just
better.
forget because where we're standing. We don't really, it's just the sound of plastic ripping. It isn't a big deal. But there's a great big huge boom mic that's right up on the top of the camera and it picks all of that up. So we had a lot of comments saying, that was really horrible. That was all we could hear. And so that is
Our bad.
Yeah.
We know better.
We know better, and so now we're going to be really, really good for about 2 months, and then we're going to forget again.
Yeah.
So I'm super, super sorry, but that was
What
it was
I
all
thought
Brianna.
was super
It was
funny
Brianna.
is we got a couple emails. They blamed it on Tracy.
They thought Tracy was very noisy back then.
I loved it. It's like, yeah,
Tell
it was
her
Tracy.
to stop packaging. Stop all that rapping.
Tell her
So
to
we
walk
had
around and watch you guys. Yeah.
We had to talk to her.
So let's simmer down back there.
Stop your shipping. We don't
I
need
love
ship noise.
I loved. I love that they blamed it on her.
I know. We didn't really have to take the blame, but we
We're
did.
pretty sure it was.
It was us. It was absolutely us. It totally was us because I knew that sound. It's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was us. So anyway, we are very, very sorry. So
Today, be better. You won't. We
I
will.
won't
we won't
do
hear
it.
it.
but we get
You
so
might
excited.
hear Miss Puffs a lot over here.
Yeah, Miss Pants a lot is down here. So, but we'll be really good. So,
Looking at both of you like,
don't open a box.
Yeah.
Don't open
Please
a box.
don't.
I think it's fun when people come into the shop and they go, "Oh, there's the dog that doesn't like the boxes." Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. We don't know why.
Yep. Super
She's
weird.
just gonna get comfortable. So the other really nice thing before we open our boxes is we have some show and tell. So Mary Pizzuto, I don't think you even know yet. It's on its way, or will be as soon as we're done looking at it.
Yeah.
So this is our row sampler series. We have it available as a pattern, printable or downloadable, or the entire 14 series thing is on YouTube. So I have not seen it yet.
I know.
Brianna has been quilting it, so Brianna has seen it intimately.
And on the back, so we'll just sneak peek the back for a second. These are some of her misfortunate blocks. So that didn't trim right.
This is beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah. So she decided to just put it with some of her bits.
Stripe. And if you're giving it to somebody modern, they'll put this side up.
And some of the blocks that just didn't come out right or didn't trim out right, she just made her little strip, which I thought was great.
Love it.
And it's totally doable. For me, as a machine quilter, it does not bother me if your back is pieced. Just keep in mind, it still has to be larger than your top. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. What's really hard is if you try to make this really cool border thing and think your border's going to come out even, it's not. We try really, really hard to keep everything square, but the way we mount it, the way it stretches, it just doesn't add up that
She
way.
means like a medallion, you know, where the,
where you're going to have a center.
It won't come out even.
And like a big 6-inch border, and it's going to be really cool on the back. It won't be 6 inches all the way around.
No long armor can do that.
Yeah. So make it modern. Go asymmetrical, and you'll be way happier. And we will too.
Do you know? You must know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shut up. Nice.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Look at this blue floral.
Yeah.
Man.
And that I love
Tracy, come here and take a look at this.
that pretty sky blue background that she chose.
Oh my gosh. This is beautiful.
And this might have been one that Deb helped personal shop with.
Gosh. So if you're not familiar with the row sampler series, what it is that you learn how to make a row, and then at the end of that class, you learn a whole quilt.
Yeah.
You can do that whole thing if you liked it. And then you make another row, and then you can make the whole quilt, and another row and make a whole quilt. And
yep.
Gosh,
There's a
beautiful.
A secondary project in every lesson.
Yeah, let's pick it up so they can see the bottom. It's beautiful. Mary, this is gorgeous. I love your fabric. Love, love, love.
It's really pretty.
Blue and I'm trying.
And this is one that Deb helped.
These is
her
personal
pick.
shop. I thought so too. Because I remember her inspiration piece was the hydrangea, the border and the matching. She loved, loved, loved that piece. So we were working, I believe she was working off of that piece. So yeah.
It's beautiful.
So this is
really
headed back
nice
to
job. And Brianna,
Pennsylvania.
really nice job quilting.
Thank you.
You're a good long armor. I have a snag.
Thanks.
Really nice.
All right. So that was show and tell.
All right, so show and tell, and I should have
Good.
So this is a package, and Gabrielle, if you have been wondering, this was lost. I mean, not lost in the mail, lost in, I don't know, packages. Because we were emailing. Uh-oh, there's gonna be a sound. That was sounding really loud, right? We were emailing, and she said, oh, I mailed you some of the clips that I really like. And I think Gabrielle is also who sent me this.
Ooh.
So I don't know what it is. I believe it's a present, however, for me.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. But
Is it like, is it a snack? She's very intrigued what's in your box.
is it a snack?
No, she's hiding. But she looks like, she's like, wait.
Oh.
Those are the really strong ones. So I use my clips. Did she write you a letter how she uses hers?
She did.
Awesome. For me, I use it as a hanger.
Hello, Fabric Chat folks. I need to reorder the clips I use in my sewing room, and I saw the swivel ones. So I got some of them also. I created an instruction sheet so that you can see some possible uses for the shop and also for classes and customers. The plain white ones, do you want to open them? The plain white ones can be ordered in large quantities. Sure. She always seems to be giving 3 to 4 away, she says. And then she says, keep up the wonderful videos. Aww. Gabrielle from Columbiaville, Michigan.
I like the ones with the hooks on them.
Oh, and she says, I was the person who sent the letter over to her.
Oh,
I kept
thinking so.
I kept thinking. Thank you, Gabrielle. I love this thing. My set of 3. So she has a little instruction. Look at her. Oh, I see what she's doing.
Oh, for merchandising also in the shop.
Them. Yeah, so she adds them to skirt hangers to support heavy quilt backings or fabrics.
Sure.
To gather and hold your binding, to organize block pieces, or even displaying. Some of the plain clips come with a hole in the center, and my most recent purchase did not have that. So see, she's showing. So again, if you're clipping, that's a nice idea because I do that. I use those great big huge Wonder clips for binding pieces that I've already cut, but they are not big enough.
No. And these are very strong. These colored ones are even stronger than the white ones.
And aren't these, what are these used for? Because I remember that when you guys were little, we had some like this, and it was something about, we hung up all of your guys' stuffed animals. Is that what they are for?
Oh, I don't know.
How do you get them?
They're on the back. They say what they are. They are called a hook rotating laundry hanging hook.
Laundry hanging hooks.
Beach towel clips. But yeah, they're really strong because I use the one. I have like something like this.
Multi-purpose. That's what the package looks like.
I do. I have. When I lived in 7th, what I did is I had everything hanging in a closet. So I had my quilt back and my quilt top hanging off of a metal hanger, and then I clipped my binding to it and then hooked it in there. So that I had, because that's the biggest thing is when my quilt is finally done, I've then lost the binding that has been there for 3 years.
Right.
So where are those strips now?
I fold that binding up and put it inside the quilt, but then you're right, I kind of end up dropping
So and I now have a drawer that has all my bindings in it, but I worry still. But yeah.
Smart.
They're really nice.
Well, and it's really nice. I like all of her pictures, but that's right.
And they're really strong.
Look at her.
So they're supposed to be used for your laundry room, but no.
Look at these quilts in the background.
I know, she's busy.
My goodness. You have to come to your house in Michigan.
Busy girl.
Get some inspiration.
Look at her.
And look how tiny she is.
I know.
Oh, you cannot come to my house.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, I'm going to visit you. You're not going to visit me. This is a great big no. This is fantastic.
My kids have these in their playroom.
I know.
I wonder if it'll make them more
thank
tidy.
you.
If they can clip it.
Aww. You have all of her.
Or it might end up on a cat.
On a tail.
Oh, it'd be so fun too. Yeah, we can't.
Naughty.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying that's why they can't have them. Because they're gonna think it's so fun that it's on the kitty's
Fortunately, this were a present for me. Gabrielle, that's why I do not send things to her.
My children will find the worst way to use it. No, that's not what it's used for.
Okay, big old heavy boxes. Are they all like the same?
I think they're all in the beginning.
In the beginning.
And then
in the beginning, and one checker. Okay, so that means there's going to be one probably great big huge line, do you think? Easy shopping tonight if that's the case.
So I think my guess is it for that, butterflies. The butterfly one?
Elysian?
Yes.
I've been waiting for that
Okay,
one.
we're going to start with checker though. Because now that you know.
Do you think that's what it is?
That's my guess. You got a guess?
No.
I guess. I guess butterflies. Okay, this is a books. Oh,
Is that the 3 halves make a whole? Oh
Or
my
6
gosh.
halves?
6 halves. This is such a good book. This is a really good book. So this is a reorder. This book has been around for a long time. Let me see if I can open up to show you what all is in it. So what it is you get 6, you should purchase 6 half-yard cuts of fabric. And with those 6 half-yard cuts, every pattern in here, that's what it takes. And it makes the whole quilt. And so depending upon the 6 half-yard cuts that you choose, that's what it makes. So it's kind of nice because sometimes when you're, trying to choose fabric, it's like, oh shoot, I need 3/4 of a yard for this one and 2/3 and 1/4 and if I only would have known that the blue went here, I would have changed my mind. So that's why the other gal that does 3-yard quilts, why hers are so popular.
Yeah.
You pick your 3 fabrics that you like and then you decide later. That's what makes these really popular. So she has, very good. I was just going to say, there's another one. 6 halves make a whole.
If you turn around, it shows the whole thing.
There they are. And 6 halves make a whole nursery. So not that this has to be nursery quilts, it's just that that's what she chose for the fabrics. But so kind of a cool idea. And just like anything else with these guys, if you do 6 1-yard pieces instead of halves, you'll just make a bigger quilt.
Yes. All right, and then it looks like it's filled with patterns. So this is a Bargello Christmas tree skirt. Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
It looks like it uses
I don't have glasses
12
today.
different colors. A quarter of a yard of 4 greens, 4 reds, 4 whites. You probably don't need that much.
Oh, probably not.
No.
I bet you could make, if you have much of a stash.
And it
I bet
says
you could make
quarter
out of a
yard. It
stash.
says quarter yard cuts, but probably because that's what you could buy in most quilt shops. You could probably get away with a fat quarter if you want to.
You don't think you're going to need the full strip?
But
Oh, it could be.
I don't know.
We know nothing.
I know
We know
nothing.
it's beautiful.
I just know what it tells you. I was just reading the back.
She was trying to be informative.
It's
and
it's big, so it looks small, but it's a 40-inch circle.
Oh, that's big.
It's big. So no, you need quarter yards. Of probably
because you're going to
12
need the
colors.
full length.
Yeah.
In order to get your strips and cut
I
your
take
strips.
all of that back from before.
Delete.
Yeah. I take all that back.
Beautiful.
That is super cute.
Yes.
And there's some other pin cushions that came through
I think
Checker.
these are just reorders.
Yeah.
I wonder why we got them from Checker and not from Jennifer. but
Spring Bunny. Snow, he's so cute.
he is
His little
so
bird
cute.
on top of his little
And little Rusty Bear.
noggin.
Is he
Rosie.
Rusty
He's
Bear?
Rosie.
He's Rosie Bear.
Oh, baby, good thing it's a little day. This is adorable. I need one of these.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
So the Funky Friends, you know, her patterns, I'm going to say, her patterns are super, super cute, but there's kind of a lot of pieces in
It's
there.
a labor of love.
Yeah, you kind of have to know what you're doing a little bit. It's not the same as the Carol's Zoo patterns, which are like 2 pieces and anybody can make. I'm not going to say these are difficult. I'm just going to say you got to take your time.
It's fun though.
Oh, it's so fun. You can use all kinds of pieces.
It's so fun. So yeah, you might recognize it if you are someone who follows Tula. So when she did her Cabby Cat,
The cat.
the cat collection, this is where our lovely friend from Australia like really sailed. That cat pattern that she made, that stuffed cat, is her. It's this funky Friends factory. So her stuff is really cute. We have a bear. And I think we have something else from her. But it's super cute. It's really nice if you want to do I've been thinking, because I have some stuff of the kids' that I don't really want to get rid of. But I feel like I'm not going to know where their clothes are when I have kids of my own. Like, you are so organized, but I am not. But how fun just to cut up their onesie and keep their little, all these little pieces, and even write or hand embroider, like, oh, this was from summer of, 2016 after you were born or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun because there's so many pieces. Or you can make them just one piece, but it's really good. And the instructions are fabulous.
The instructions are very, very good. There's just a bunch of pieces.
Super,
But
super cute.
cute.
I'm gonna have to get one.
And did you notice it was a unicorn?
Oh yeah, that's it. That's why Harper needs one.
It was a unicorn.
With a tutu. Crisscross apron.
Really good.
Yeah, we call this our church lady apron. It is just perfect. If you are a volunteer, if you're helping out of a school, lunch, dinner, potluck, whatever.
Fits everybody, no ties.
Also perfect for a gardening apron.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I have a couple of them. My gardening apron is that one. This one is a Hatched and Patched. I love her. Another little Australian friend. So I just love her bird. Her artwork is so recognizable. And if you can tell, I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but this is a wool applique on top of a pin cushion. A pin cushion. Oh, yeah. Did I only get one each of these, or did I order these?
Well, yeah. It's
So
just heavy.
this is a different way to make yo-yos. I have to admit that I don't do it this way. I do them Laura Estes way, where you just do your circle and you go around. But there was a gal who came into the shop. I don't know if it was last Saturday or the Saturday before, and she is being noisy. Yeah,
She's like, wasn't me.
it was her.
A little bit of shaggy right there.
But she makes all of these yo-yos, and every one of them is exactly
That's true.
the same size. And she's using these templates. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try it. So she actually demonstrated it, and I thought, because I would look at these and think, oh, these are for kids.
The exact same size is helpful, I guess, if you're going to do like the really
You're
cool
gonna sew
yo-yo
them all together.
vest or the little yo-yo cover.
Yeah.
Yes, I get that.
So I kind of liked it. So
It's
I thought,
cool.
I'm going to make some.
Well, it makes it super easy. There's no guessing. You put your chunk of fabric in, you cut around, you stitch.
You put it together.
You tear it apart, pull it in.
Yeah.
So if you have a little person, it gives them the stitch guide, it gives them everything. Or if you want something uniform. If for you, it drives you crazy that you're going to have to smush or fuss. If you don't want to fuss,
And you
the
know
no
those
fuss method.
old-fashioned Yo-yo quilts. Oh my gosh. You know, they're coming back.
Is it a thing?
It's a thing.
Oh, it's coming.
They're coming back.
Oh.
I know. I don't know if I have enough years left in my life to make myself one, but
There was a gentleman that came into the store looking for fabric for his wife because she has made over 10,000 yo-yos for a king-size quilt that she just has worked on for over 10 years.
Oh, Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
All right. And because we know you guys all
GNOME!
love a good gnome,
Ah.
this is from the whole country caboodle, and it's all laser cut. You
all
also
of the pieces.
You also get the whole pattern to make it again, but it is fully laser cut, so you can just stick them onto a pillow cover, a apron, a tea towel,
Anything you want.
a back of a t-shirt.
A bag.
Oh,
Anything you want. So she has everything in there and she tells you how to do it all, but that's right. You can just trace it again if you want to do another one. Some people really like that whole laser cut already good to go for you. And I tell everybody the same thing. It depends on if you have more time or money. If you have more time, go ahead and do it yourself. Trace and then iron it to the wrong side of your fabric, cut it out, put it down, or peel and stick and iron it down.
Yeah. And the nice thing about those ones is you do have one that's peel and stick, ready, gives away, whatever. And then you still get the pattern, so it's not that you know. Don't get it. All right.
All right, now,
Let's see what's
do you think that's what it is?
That's what, I don't know. I guess. That's the only thing I've been waiting for from in the beginning. I'm sure there's other beautiful things that we can
Waiting
purchase.
for everything.
But,
Like this?
yeah.
That banging you're hearing is
Lizzie, trying
my
to
dog
escape.
trying to get out.
I don't know. That's awesome, though. Okay, you're in luck. In the beginning, does it wrap it in plastic for us?
What?
Thank
is that?
goodness. I don't know. That's awesome, though.
Oh,
it
it's,
is.
no, it's Cosmos.
Yes. No, it's not. I win. I don't know what I win, but I win.
What does that one say?
I get to work tomorrow. Yeah.
So Elysian, if you don't know what this line is, oh, it's fantastic.
There's all of this. It's
And
just one line
it's
today.
my understanding, because I watched the little video that he put out, and am I going to get this right, that it's where the gods, you know, the...
Because I kept thinking it had something to do with angels, that name.
No, it has to do with, maybe we should look it up so I don't like
We're
totally
gonna
butcher it,
let's
but
look
it's
it
like
up.
a resting place for
So, like,
for the gods.
warriors
Instead of
go to
heaven.
Valkyrie.
No, when you're tired of being in heaven,
Go to.
they went to Elysian. It was like a resting place for, I don't know, Apollo, Zeus, all of those guys. They could go to Elysian.
Do you have my phone? I have yours.
You can use mine.
Here, let's look it up. Tracy, you looking it up? Tracy's on it.
Trace it out.
It was something like that. But of course, it was months ago that we
months. I
watched
thought it was-
his little video.
I thought it was longer than
It was a
that.
very long time ago.
This was supposed to be in before Christmas.
I don't have my glasses on. Elysian, or the Elysian Fields, it's ancient Greek, is a conception of the afterlife that developed over time and was maintained by some Greek religious and philosophical sects and cults. It was sects and S-E-C-T-S and cults. It was initially separated from the Greek underworld and the realm of Hades, and only mortals related to the gods and other heroes could be admitted here.
So, like Hercules?
I think so. Later, the conception of who could enter was expanded to include those chosen by the gods, the righteous and the heroic. So you're pretty close. I was kind of close.
Kinda.
They would remain at the Elysian Fields after death to live a blessed and happy life and indulge in whatever employment they had enjoyed in life. I don't know.
Cool.
Awesome. So it's
I didn't know about it.
heavenish.
Open all the boxes.
Oh yeah, we'll open all the boxes.
Dude, I know. I don't know what butterflies have to do with Hercules, but we got butterflies.
It's butterflies in this heavenish place.
It's good. It's like they're Eden. I get it. Okay,
Garden of
we're
Elysium.
gonna bring it all out.
Yeah. Okay, so we have it all unpacked, and it is Absolutely
stunning.
gorgeous. We did get the entire line, and a lot of it is the whole time we're looking at it, we're trying to think, well, what can you do with it? Because that's a lot of it is that even though we love fabric and we take fabric home all the time, you kind of have to have a little bit of a plan, because if you don't have, you could just buy a yard of each,
But what
and
if,
you'd be okay. But
your biggest, what if I don't have enough?
right,
Because if you decide you're going to make a queen size quilt, well, did you get 3.5 yards of your border print? Oh. But, so it's just weird little. How do you shop with not knowing what you're going to do? So we're gonna have a little in service real fast.
we're gonna tell you.
We're gonna tell you how.
Couple things that you should know. So one thing I want to say is that you're going to see in a minute, oh my gosh, the border. We're going to give you a little taste. This is the border fabric.
So you can probably lay down.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And it comes
it's
in
like
three
four?
colorways. This is one, and there's two others. A purple and a multi.
Three colorways. Fantastic. So, of course, there's borders, so you can do whatever you want to do in the inside, and then put these fantastic 10-inch borders is what it would end up be all the way around. But I just want to mention, can you hear that? Can they
It's
hear
Tracy.
That? It's Tracy and Dembe.
They're playing.
It's the shipping department.
It's
Lizzie.
It's Lizzie. It's Lizzie. It's Lizzie. It's Lizzie. Yes. So, what you can do with your border fabric, if the borders kind of bug you and you really don't want to do all of that, you can use your borders as focus print. So any of those patterns that you've liked, like the stars and stripes, star stepping, there's a bunch of them. But crackers, now we've not done this yet as a class, but crackers is a quarter log cabin. And so, I just called it crackers because it sort of looks like crackers on a plate. But if you like to make log cabin blocks, that's all it is. There's a light and a dark. Or in this case, there could be a purple and a blue. Or there could be a blue and a black. You could do a couple different things. And then that little center block in there, you could cut out of the border print. It would really be pretty easy to do that. So anyway, that would be, I think, trying to think of what I would do with that. I would either do that, or I would just hoard the fabric and get a bunch of it. And
you could also use the border print as a border print, and there's a large print. So this print, again, in a couple colorways, could be the center of your cracker pieces, and then you can applique. Get some laser print butterflies. I mean, you could do other things.
I almost need to see a bigger piece of that.
Isn't it so? It's in the beginning fabric. Jason Yenter does a amazing job.
He was a boy that played with the spirograph when he was a kid.
Yes.
You can tell. It's fantastic. His artwork is fantastic. But if you liked that, hold on, look at the bright one.
Oh, I know, right?
We're showing these to you.
So out of order. You're going to see them all again.
We're so rogue. But look at that. That's fantastic.
Because you could easily just do a whole cloth quilt, too. I mean, if you're like, I just can't decide, but I know I love this one and this border print, boom. You'll need a yard and a half.
Fabric is just too pretty to cut up. That's why it gets to be kind of hard.
And that's where if you feel like, oh my gosh, like what Mom said, don't want to cut it up. That's where like the 45 that takes like 6 3/4 yard cuts or 2/3 yard cuts, and that's all you see this really big, pretty chunk of fabric. Timber is big. Stash Buster is big pieces that you can really showcase, and it's pretty big anyways. It's like 65 by 75 already, but add one of your gorgeous like 11-inch borders to it, you'll have a queen size quilt, and it will only take you a full weekend, but you would get this beautiful queen size quilt. And,
it is really, really pretty. We do have the entire collection. So we're going to show you, oh my gosh, so many. There really are a lot of options.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you up close what they all look like. I'll hold them down, Brianna, and then you can,
swap?
Some of them you're just going to have to lay them out flat so they can see them.
All right.
Can
so
you see the texture on that?
We'll probably see the texture on the next one. But this one's really cool. It kind of makes me think of a ant trail, essentially, and a really pretty
I was thinking
cream.
a stamp.
A stamp. This is the texture.
Yeah.
In blue. Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
What does he call that one?
Swirlies. JYN 3.
That is
It is kind of
swirlies.
this really pretty pinwheel. We got the purple background and the blue dots on top of it. This is kind of an in the beginning staple little spirograph dot. Really pretty in the fuchsia and purple.
It's like that. What do they call that when you're mandala? When you're painting the rocks, that's what it is.
Yep. A smaller version of the dots in purples and blues. A little bit of that kind of bright, vibrant pink in there.
Oh.
And here's, okay, I'm going to roll this one out. Here is that really large.
In purple.
In purple.
Now, a pattern that Jason did, it looked like what he had done is he cut out the circles and appliqued them down. Way too fussy for me. I would not do that. I would cut squares and use it as a focus piece, but you know, because if you cut that circle out, you're missing all of that.
All the other cool things. Yeah. It's really
beautiful.
Neat. Really, really neat.
I don't think we've seen one of these yet.
And then you've got this patchwork one. I love the patchwork, but I am all 100% for a cheater something. You could cut out a 9 patch or a 16 patch. You can cut up it however you want to. You could do the 10-minute block. We have a tutorial on that on YouTube, or you can get a pattern, and that's where you put like this little faux kind of curved diamond in it, so you can create all of this illusion that you've sewn so much and you've been so busy, but you can just cut right on those lines.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have any waste.
You wouldn't have any waste, right? So you can do a 9 patch and offset with one of your big focus blocks. I mean, the patchwork itself.
It's about 3 inches.
Yeah, I would say 3 inches. Yes. So I would definitely do this. I'd probably get 2 yards of a patchwork piece, because this is going to be one of those simple whole cloth quilts that if someone's like, oh my gosh, I love this, can you make me a quilt? Oh, sure. Let me cut this into a center.
Pink minky on the back.
Put a couple fun border on it.
Done.
The patchwork, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
You're exactly right.
Another little pinwheel one. In more going towards the blue. Whirligigs, there we go. Going towards the blue and purple.
Okay, we gotta lay this guy out.
So here's another border print. So this is more in the purple tone. So you kind of have this really pretty lavender blue background and very purpley, pink, gorgeous.
Some periwinkle in there. Whole lot of stuff going on even in the background.
And a solid black is here, so it's super easy to match if you want to do anything. But the border's really big. You do have 4, but this is going to be like 11 inches. So it is
it's a big border.
It's,
beautiful.
That same texture from the beginning in the teal. The whirligigs in the teal. The dotted whirligigs in a much lighter teal.
Okay,
so you definitely have the 3 tones. So if you're wanting to maybe think a log cabin, you could really do the shades if you wanted to. Great. A 3-yard quilt. I don't know how you picked only 3.
Oh, there's also, hold on, because you've also got
more of the blue.
Yeah.
So you could really go your 4 tones. I think he'd go right here.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh no,
Kind
he's
of a
lighter.
bright blue.
He's bright. I would still put him in there.
He's
put him
going to
there.
go more with that first one that we saw. That first
That's pretty.
stamped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay. There's those. Another border print. So this is your green and blue together. Little bit of purple. I like that he had all of the colors in there. It, is very distinct one side of the color wheel, but I love that he puts the extra bits in there.
My guess is this is not as pretty on the camera as it is in real life. This is, it's
not.
pretty amazing.
It's cool.
Just amazing.
Another patchwork. And greens and blues. A little bit of purple. See? Fabulous.
Totally done for you.
All I see is just cut up the 9 patch.
That's right.
And as simple as offset it with a solid, another whole piece of fabric if you wanted to. No one will know.
No one would know. The Rice Krispies of quilting right there.
Yes. Whirligigs, blue whirligigs on that pretty limey color background, a little bit of yellow in there. And that mandala texture in more of a green. This one's so cool.
That was fantastic.
I love the bright, like neon yellow bits in there. And the moody background. Oh. I love everything about this.
Yeah.
Butterflies.
That's all of them. The
All your
greens, the
colors.
blues, the purples, the reds, the greens.
I love this butterfly. The other thing you can do, because I know Brittany has been thinking about it, is collaging.
I'm hearing some scriffling up there. Some rustling.
Is you can easily collage these if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you're going to cut it out, because, but beautiful.
I would sacrifice it for collage.
Yeah.
And then a whirligig.
Whirligig. On fire.
Fire.
I love this one. See, I would get 2 yards of all of the patchwork ones.
Yeah.
Because you just never know.
You never know when you just want to. That's right. Well, yeah, because 2 yards, so 70. Yeah, if you did like a 42
gives you
by
options.
60.
The other thing gives you options with is when we start doing our panel play, one with borders.
Yeah.
Like, it's already done. There is your piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I am all for cheating. There's no fouls in
Is it
quilting.
called cheating or easy piecing? You decide.
I am working smarter, not harder, ladies. Love it. Of course I do.
Beautiful.
Love it. This is
And
the
then
only
you
pink
already
piece.
saw these, but we want to show you again.
See, sorry guys. You thought you were going to be good today.
See, it's good that they don't have anything else to decide.
I know, you don't have to. This is what you need.
Yeah, yeah,
The decision has been made.
yeah. This is it.
Uh,
And Elysian for you.
Love it.
Elysian for you. Or we're going to link Wednesdays.
Yes.
If you don't.
So
if you're
down
not
below.
into something bright and fabulous and butterfly.
We got a
where
lot
the
on
gods
Wednesday.
live.
Yeah.
There's other stuff.
There's other stuff. There is. We got a lot on Wednesday. A lot of small
We did.
collections. So there's still great options on Wednesday if you missed that. So I'll link Wednesday's video below so you can get, of course, all of the links from Wednesday. But awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
All right,
Gonna
so let's
make your
see.
weekend.
So we're doing a bunch of videos this weekend. We have the full shop tour on Sunday. We are finishing up our bras. Did you post that yet? Our little work party. We're doing another work party tonight. We'll kind of start to show you. And next Wednesday,
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock,
Live.
live auction to sell our art bras for our...
And it's 4 o'clock Pacific time, so figure your math if you're across the
Do
water, whatever. Call your people, tell them to
Call your
watch.
people.
We're very excited.
Yeah, and we'll have just a donate button. Not just a donate button, but we'll have a donate button if you want to help our people and, you know, not buy a bra. Brianna thinks hers is going to be wearable.
And
at a
Sarah's
rave.
could totally be wearable.
Sarah's could totally be
like, I
wearable.
can tell her that.
Mine, new.
No. You might not even be considered a bra in the end.
It's really not a bra. It's a bra picture.
It's very cool. It's very cool. All right. Excited.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net. Am I even clean? I have holes in my
Whatever, you just showed up to work, so you can't be that messy.
I've been working since 4 o'clock this morning. I have emails to prove it.